Are we filming? Yes, we are. So, welcome to another mail time. This parcel came from Pure Pens, UK-based company. They ship internationally. I bought these with my own money. So, let's have a look. I've opened them before for speed, or I'm keeping the video short. This is Jacques, or Herbin Eclat de Saphir. I'm very interested in testing this out because I've heard lots and lots of good reports from some people who use this in a given pen almost exclusively. So it's got a good reputation. Although I have a lot of blue ink, so it's hard to tell one from the other, I'm going to try it. Next, another blue ink. This is Diamine Sapphire Blue. I didn't realise that I had some of this already, so you know, an extra bottle, that's fine. Let's have another look, see what I've got. Okay, so this is what I want to see. Diamine Ancient Copper. I am a big fan of this type of colour. Probably a certain amount of, for sentimental reasons, I used to use a variety of oranges and browns and reds in school 50 years ago, and green as well, but I've got a video called Green Ink Rebellion which you might like to watch. Notebooks. I've got 3 notebooks and they're all different. Slightly anyway. These are a pack of field notes, pocket notebooks. They're very, very, almost identical to Moleskine cahiers. I am going to test these. Out from a fountain pen user's perspective. I settled for a pack of, an assortment pack of grid, lines and blank paper, and we will see. We will see whether a fountain pen is good for these in due course. Finally, I mean, this might be overkill, but there's a method in the madness. So what I've got is three more. I've already got a couple of these, but I bought 3 more TWSBI Goes. They're the sort of economical version of the TWSBI Eco. TWSBI Eco is about £35 here in the UK, as I record this in March 2024. I got these for £20 each. So, you know, reasonable price, but £60 is a lot of money to spend on 3 fountain pens, when you're used to buying fountain pens for less than £2, which work very fantastically well. And these, I think these, I don't even know the name of them, but I've bought about 30 of these, and they kind of take their cue from a TWSBI Eco. They're not a copy, they just take their cues. But very, very interesting. However, I believe these TWSBIs are made in Taiwan, but there is a reason why I bought them. Now, if you, just to digress slightly, if you recall, when I started testing notebooks and ink in general, I started using these really, really nice paperbait, tiny little pens that come with a cartridge, but I've been using as dropper pens. The disadvantage of this is they're all fine nibs. There's no variation in the nib width, and I want to start testing with nib widths, and I thought the best thing I can do is just to have some reliable pens of a known quantity that could potentially be replaceable if I break one, i.e. they're not going to disappear overnight, and also they're easy to clean and refill, etc. So I started off with a couple of these for my own sort of personal use. I bought 2. Interestingly, I bought 2 with a bold nib, because I do like writing with a bold nib. So I'm familiar with them, and I really, really like them. I really, really like the plunger. You can fill it and drain it with one hand, and I can flush this in the sink and then let it dry on the radiator overnight. And it's a consistent, does seem to be a very, very consistent line. Very smooth nib, straight out of the box. Very pleased. But this is a bold, and I just thought I would pull the trigger on a medium, a fine, and an extra fine, so that I can test by filling all these with, when I'm testing one ink and one paper. Instead of just doing ink and paper, I can do in the same video, I can do ink and paper in 4 nib widths, which I think will be a cool thing to do. I mean, I'm very nerdy about this. Other pens will appear from time to time because, as you see, I've got quite a. These are just some of them, and I'm one of these people that like to chop and change all the time and flip from not only subject to subject when I'm making videos across 20 channels. Can you believe that? I mean, that's just ridiculous, I know, but it's just I mean, if I could diagnose how I am, I would say 20 channels for me is about right. But this is currently a really important channel for me, and it probably will be until the day I die, because I am very, very interested in paper-based productivity. I know I'm digressing, but give me some rope here. I have been interested in paper-based productivity without even realizing it from primary school days. And then I got into ink. My grandfather gave me my first fountain pen when I was 10. So I've been using a fountain pen for over half a century now. So this is one of my things. I have other hobbies than that, but right now, right here, ink, paper-based productivity, it's the thing that I'm really, really interested in. So I'm going to be doing a lot of testing, and I am minded. I mean, I chop and change all the time, as you know, but I am minded, to, when I test inks, because these are very, very easy to change the inks. That's one of the reasons why I bought them, rather than apart from the costs, they're virtually half the price of a TWSBI Eco. And I love the fact that they're demonstrator pens, so you can see them, that you can see the colour of the ink. I think this is a good way of testing notebooks and inks in a sort of consistent way. So, I mean, it's a bit nerdy and expensive to pull the trigger on so many pens. I think I bought nigh on for 100 fountain pens in the last 6 months, which is ridiculous, I know, but that's the way it is. And you can't have too many fountain pens, as far as I'm concerned. You can't have too many notebooks, and you cannot make too many videos about subjects you're interested in. So there we go. So thanks very much for watching, and if you liked this video, despite the digressions in the second half of the video, leave a like, leave a comment, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks very much, and goodbye.